What up, people? Annie Tier, Guild Forever. Going to be doing a review for JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, episodes 7, 8, 9. But before we get into review, make sure you hit that like button, comment, hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already, and then make sure to watch the video all the way through, or at least watch as much as you can, so I can finally get monetized. We're on the road to 2K, guys. We're only 800. Well, technically, we're about to get to less than 800 subscribers. So, yeah, we need less than 800 subscribers, and we can finally hit that 2K milestone. Okay? So, please do all those things. But at the very least, if you don't want to do that, not all that, but at the very least, before you click off this video and watch the reactions, at the very least, leave a like. If you can leave a like and that's all you do, I'm more than happy with that. So please help me out, guys, so we can finally get to 2K subscribers. Other than that, I will have to say these were probably, I keep saying that though, but like JoJo's Bizarre Adventures honestly just keeps getting better and better and better as you continue to watch the series. I didn't expect JoJo to die like that. Jonathan Joestar. I'm happy at the very least Irina was able to leave, and she was with she saved a child toward the end. She mentioned something about JoJo's descendant. Is she pregnant, or is she referring to the child she cradles in her hand? Cause I don't know, that was a little confusing there. I'm almost 100% certain too that Dio is still not dead, because the man is extremely hard to kill. No matter how many times you try to end this man's life, he always survives. He always freaking survives, and I'm here thinking, like, come on, man. Can you please just die already? Jeez. JoJo was about to go through his honeymoon, and, yo, that is horrible, man. To think they never had a chance to go through their honeymoon. They never had a chance to really live their lives together as a newlywed. And their friends, I'm sure word will spread that JoJo has passed away. I really like JoJo too, man. Like, come on, Dio, you really need to get lost, bro. Like, I'm really starting to get annoyed by Dio. I'm not gonna lie. As a villain, he's a good villain. I'm not gonna take that away from the series. Dio is actually a very good villain. If you can hate a character, especially a villain, so much, then you know they're doing a good job. So Dio is definitely a good villain at the very least. And I will have to admit, I did like that despite the fact that him and JoJo are enemies, Dio still has a lot of respect for JoJo. I mean, granted, it took JoJo like whooping his butt like several times in order for him to get like, man, this guy must be phenomenal. I'm beyond the capabilities of a normal human. I am a vampire. I've survived death, but the only one who has been able to cause me death has been JoJo every single time. JoJo is always the one taking me down. And it's like, damn, dude. Like, he may be my enemy, but damn, I gotta give him respect. He's probably the strongest opponent I've ever faced. So, I will admit, despite how much I get annoyed by Dio, I gotta give him respect where respect is due. I was at least grateful that he defended JoJo's honor, even up to his last moments when he was dying. Like that piece of garbage henchman that he had with him was like, oh, like, look at him, you're weak and you're pathetic. And Dio's like, hey, watch your mouth. Him and I may be enemies. We've tried to kill each other several times. But I will not stand someone disrespecting my boy Jojo like that. You do not disrespect my boy like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't help but respect that. Like, he is annoying and he's hard to kill, but hey Dio, at least you recognize greatness when you see it. I'll give you that, Dio. I'll give you that. But still, it was hard to see Jonathan Joestar go. I actually really did like him. He's an amazing character, but obviously this isn't end to the series. I'm just wondering, what are they gonna do now? Jojo is dead, but I don't know. Apparently, like, there's several parts to Jojo, and this is Jojo part. Well, we finished Jojo part 1. Now I'm assuming we're about to get into Jojo part 2, which I'm very much looking forward to. Thank goodness Irene survived. Thank goodness everything worked out for her and the child. The most that I'm thinking how they're gonna continue the story is this. It's obvious Dio did not die, okay? This guy feels like virtually invincible. But who is going to be fighting Dio now? Jojo is gone. Jojo was mortal. Irene has a child. I have a feeling that child, this is just a theory, that child is end up fighting Dio sooner or later. But that's just my theory, okay? I don't know that for certain. It's just from the way the story led up to, especially toward the end of episode 9, it's making me think that the child is going to continue where Jojo left off. Jonathan Joestar. And Dio is not going to die, okay? Dio is immortal. I don't know how you can kill this man. Behead him, burn him again? It's like, yo, you might just need to put him out in the sun. He probably needs to be out in the sun for like a good bit for him to burn to death in order to take him down. Otherwise, this man Dio is not going anywhere. Other than that, I definitely do enjoy, from what I've seen so far in JoJo. Excuse me. Since this basically is the conclusion of Part 1 JoJo Phantom Blood, I'm not gonna lie to you, based off of just Part 1 JoJo, I loved it. Fantastic arc. I simply just, I don't know, man. Like, I really did like Part 1 JoJo. It was fantastic. It was amazing. I love the fight scenes. I love the powers, the techniques. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. After thinking about it more as I talk in this review, I have to admit, Jojo and Dio are basically the driving forces of this show. Without Dio, the show wouldn't be the same. Without Jojo, the series isn't the same. Dio and Jojo need to be around in order to continue. That's what it feels like. Because I'm not... Look, again, as much as I talk trash about Dio, as much as I completely get annoyed at some of the crap he does, especially during his earlier... I mean, he... In his own sick way, Dio has, like, gotten better as a character in regards to being a bit more respectable. He's still a big piece of trash for killing off the best character ever, Jojo. But I have to respect the fact that, and again, I'm willing to accept that there is no Jojo without a Dio, and there is no Dio without a Jojo. They work hand in hand together. Sorry guys, I ate some spicy food earlier. But let's see how part 2 is gonna go down. I'm glad Irene survived, and as for what's supposed to come after this, all I can do is wait and see. Last thing I want to say though before I end this review, What the hell was that toward the end of episode 9? That kind of looked like Bruford. Again, I'm trying to work on my Japanese accent. But Bruford. That kind of looked like Bruford. Or am I tripping? Like, I don't know. Like, who was that? That's what immediately I thought. Like, when I saw that, like, depiction of the body it showed, like, near a tree or stone or whatever it was, it looked like Bruford. That's what I had in my mind when I saw that. But if they explain it later on, do not tell me. But if it's not really mentioned too much, then I guess you guys can tell me. I don't mind it. Last thing. Oh yeah, final last thing. But closing statements. All I have to say, if I were to give a star rating for JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Phantom Blood Arc episodes 1 through 9 out of 5 stars, what would I give it? Honestly, I give it either a 4.8 or basically a 5 or a 4.8. That was so well done. Like, I have utterly no complaints. Every character really did their role, and they did it right the way they were meant to. I honestly have no complaints about Phantom Blood Arc. It was really good. Okay, and last thing I want to say. Oh, I know I've said that like quite a bit, but for real, last thing. Guys, hit that like button. Because if this video can hit 20 likes, or more, we will do another set of 3 episodes for JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, assuming getting into part 2 JoJo. Can't wait to see how that one's going to turn out. Let me know your thoughts overall, what you thought. Your own personal thoughts on the Phantom Blood Arc. What did you thought of it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Was it alright? Was it cool? Where would you rate it out of 5 stars? How many stars would you give it? Again, I give it either a 4.8 or basically a 5, because it was just that well done. And yeah, hashtag before we end the video. Okay, hashtag rest in peace Jonathan Joestar, because he was an amazing character. I love him, and he was great, man. I really loved this character. It really hurts my soul to see Jonathan Joestar go out like that. But for the time we had him, he was an amazing character. Hashtag rest in peace Jonathan Joestar. Not JoJo. I want to see you guys spell it out. Rest in peace Jonathan Joestar. But other than that, guys, that's it. Let's see how the next episodes turn out, because boy, oh boy, JoJo's getting good, man. I mean, it's been good. There hasn't been a bad episode yet. So I look forward to more. Peace. I'm out.